everyone, it's Missy. I know I haven't done a video for a long time, but I have been working at saving up some money to get this American Girl doll. Now everyone knows that I absolutely adore Samantha. She is my favorite American Girl doll by far, but there is another doll that has always caught my attention here and there. Not a huge deal if I didn't get her, but I found her and it was a really good deal on eBay. I just happened by her when I was looking at something else and I decided to go for it. I was the only bidder on this doll, but she does come from the doll hospital. She ended up having to have her eyelashes replaced so she doesn't have the soft eyelashes like she would have originally had. She has the harder Mattel ones, but other than that, she was in really good condition when I saw her in the photos. But because she was at the doll hospital, she comes in the American Girl doll hospital box, which the seller did give me along with the doll. The seller was very transparent to telling me why she went to the doll hospital and what was done. And actually the seller had this perfectly sized box and the white box just really fit in there perfectly. So she was well packaged. But if you haven't guessed by now what the doll may be, I can give you a few more hints. She was an original Pleasant Company doll, and my cousin actually has her because even though I love the Victorian era, this doll actually represents my heritage. And hopefully, I'm trying to get this box. This box is really hard to get off with one hand. So I'm just loosening it, and I really don't know what she looks like inside. I have not opened this box yet. Here we go. Alright, here is the big reveal. And there she is. Oh my goodness. This is oh. Okay, so the American Girl Collection Pleasant Company box. This must have been what her accessories came in at once upon a time. She has her boots, her socks, her little petticoat. Oh, she looks really lovely. I really don't see anything wrong with her. I mean, there's no marks on her face. Considering that she was at the doll hospital, I'm assuming if there were any kind of imperfections, then maybe would have... Oh, she's sealed in the box. Okay. That's probably why I can't get her out too easily. Yes, she is. And there's a book back here. There's a random sock in here. Not exactly sure what that's from. Oh, because they give them socks when they're at the doll hospital. Kind of like when you're at the hospital. There's a little hospital gown back here too. That's what those items are. But she does have her Meet Kirsten book. She has an apron. She does have a handkerchief. So the hanky is here. The seller didn't say that there was going to be one, so I didn't expect it. And it wasn't pictured. But there is one. That's a really nice surprise. The seller said that not all the accessories were there, but she did show the bonnet and she did show the apron, so. And her eyes open and close beautifully. Her braids are in beautiful condition. They're looped up right now, like she would have been traditionally. And yeah, she is just a really nice doll. I'm just very, very happy with her. I'm probably not going to be taking her out of the box anytime soon. I'm more of a collector than I am somebody who's actually going to play with it. And I do not have a display box for her at this time. Like I said, I just happened to run across her. But, very happy. And then, this was actually what I was looking for on eBay, and I was so excited to find. And this is a huge haul. Now, for those of you who get the dolls, so I always try to get the branded doll and accessories that come. But everyone knows that they're a premium, especially if the doll has been retired. So I found a seller on eBay who makes clothes and sells clothes that are brand new. They're not branded American Girl or Pleasant Company or anything like that, but they are very close to the original. And because my heritage is Scandinavian, I was trying to find the Scandinavian clothes, not so much for the Kirsten doll, but for my Samantha doll, because I actually look more like Samantha. I do not have blonde hair or anything. The rest of my family does, but I don't. Okay, so here we go. So this is what I bought from her. This is brand new. The hair ribbons with the skirt. So the Scandinavian is like a nice floral pattern up on top with the green and the red stripe. Now I believe Kirsten was supposed to be Swedish. And then of course you have the special blouse. I think that's the back and this is the front. And this was her winter set. So I'm missing the sweater, the hat, and the mittens. But I do have the skirt and the shirt and the hair ties. So I have that, and then I figure I'm gonna try to knit the Scandinavian sweater for her. I know how to knit a Scandinavian type sweater for regular size people, so I should be able to figure out something for a doll. So I'll work on that. And then she also had the Samantha clothes. So she had this dress, which has been retired for years. This is one of the original Pleasant Company style dresses. She has Samantha's hair ribbon in there as well. I'm not going to open up all of these out of the packages. And then Samantha's tea dress, which I absolutely adored when I was a little girl. Again, Pleasant Company. Mattel, of course, does not make anything with all this lace and ribbon anymore. So it has the, oh, I don't know what they call that, but it's the collar that goes over the actual dress, which is very pretty. And she has these packaged so nicely too. This is another one of Samantha's dresses. This is a very, whoops, I have it upside down. This is the one where they do the pin tucks on the top, lace inset over the ruffle sleeves. All the beautiful detail is there like you would have had in the original dress. And the hair ribbon. I like how she included the hair ribbon with each outfit. And then, oh, I even get the socks. Now, she didn't even put the socks in the picture. This is the Lucia outfit. The Lucia gown for St. Lucia Fest, which my church actually celebrates. It's a Swedish holiday, and that's why I'm assuming Kirsten is Swedish. My church is a Swedish church, but yes, the white gown with the red sash, and then they did have the red and white striped socks. I was thinking I was going to have to make those, but I'm glad they included that. You have the beautiful ribbon trim around the edges there. So really, I think the only thing I'm missing would be a hair tie or whatever. Oh, the crown. I'm missing the crown with the candles, so I'll have to figure out something for that. And then, of course, she would have held a wooden tray. So when I had to be Lucia for our church that one time, it was a white gown with a red sash. We actually wore all red stockings, but she has red and white striped stockings. And then we had wooden trays with cookies and a candle. And then we would have our tumtas and our star boys. But again, Kirsten is a girl, so she would be Lucia. And then, oh yes, and then she also had like snowshoes. Now these aren't exactly like the snowshoes Kirsten had, but very similar. And they're the correct proportion. And that would go with that winter outfit over there with the dress. And then, I know, I went a little wild on purchasing these items, but they were so reasonably priced. So this is Kirsten's spring dress with the green and white stripes and the buttons and the hair ties. Perfect. So I have that, and there's actually another seller too on eBay I saw that makes even more of Kirsten's clothes. Oh, and then here's so thank you for your order, lovebug.com, the world's largest collection of American girls and their clothes. Shop our website for even more choices and best prices online. So yeah, if you want to go to Lovebug, they do have an eBay store. That is her icon, and it is Lovebug. This is where I got all these items from. And like, so I'll try to price out some of these dresses that I purchased. So this one was around $25 for all of that lace work and pin tuck. I mean, I know how much this takes to do because I've sewed this on my own doll clothes, and it is the satiny fabric that she used. I mean, she did use the correct fabric for the dress, and I think it's really close to the original coloring, if not exactly. So that was nice. And then I think a dress like this was more like $17. So this would be a cotton fabric. The white buttons, you could tell, are definitely newer than what we would have had in the 80s. They're more of a plastic than they are a pearl. But that isn't too bad. I mean, this wasn't like my favorite dress of Kirsten's, but I just really wanted to, actually my favorite dress is the one that she came in, the meat dress, and that is American Girl. But I bought this because I also do hardanger, and I really want to make a hardanger kind of style apron for her. So I thought this would be a great dress to have underneath that. And if I did that, that would cover up the buttons for the most part if I displayed her in that. And then like the snowshoes, she didn't have many of those left. She's actually selling out of quite a few stuff too. She said she can only get as many of these type of items as she could find a supplier for. Obviously she sews, makes the dresses and so forth, but these were also pretty reasonable, but I can't remember how much. I should have had a price list on me. I'll have to, but I'll link all this stuff in the description so that way you can check it out for yourself. Let's see. Oh, and then she also has some random accessories, and she packaged this really nicely. I got this. So this is an old style type telephone. And the reason why I got this is because my grandfather, his occupation was a telephone man. And we have a real sized candlestick phone. He gave one to each of his children. And it looks exactly like this, except this one's bronze, ours is black. But it even has a little rotary dial on the bottom. And yeah, this even, you could tell, moves about, might come out of the stand. I can't tell when it's in the package, but this is the perfect scale for American Girl dolls, so I thought this would be really nice to have for Samantha because this fits her period, which is 1904, and I just really thought this would be a great tribute to my grandfather when I display items. And then this is another thing that Samantha had that they retired long ago, and if you try to purchase the set on eBay, it is very expensive, and I think I paid about $20 for this set, if I can find a scissors. Alright, I was able to cut that open. So this is her little lunch set. So you have a pear, you have your sandwich, you have a little ant, and a gingerbread cookie, which is kind of nice to have for Christmas time. And then the little picnic blanket, and then she wrapped this really well. And when I bought it, it was like very limited quantity. I wasn't going to buy it right away, but then I thought, oh, you don't come across this too often. So this is the little gold basket. Picnic basket that Samantha's picnic stuff would have sat in. And I thought that would be a great thing to display in a display box for spring or summer for a nice picnic. And I have now another doll that she can share the picnic with. So that was my American Girl haul this week. And I just absolutely adore having all these outfits that are so hard to find. I am not worried that they're not branded American Girl. I will just love to have them on the doll in their displays. And people, I mean, if they came and saw them, they would probably think, oh, that's American Girl, even though it doesn't have the tag. But I just really love trying to display the dolls like, you would have saw in the catalog with their, you know, how they would have been in their story. And I do believe this dress was featured on the Samantha Holiday movie. I don't know if the tea dress was or wasn't. But these are some of my favorite style dresses, again, because of the Victorian period. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching my unboxing of my American Girl haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!